Hello, everybody. This bloody day. Just getting situated. I had to make sure all my lights were red before we started because, on days like this, you're either celebrating because you get to get in cheaper or you're boo-hooing because you bought the top. Which one are you? Oh, goodness. We had family issues today. Had to run all the way to Cologne and take the auntie a bunch of water and food and stuff because they don't have any water. They haven't had any water in a while. There's a mine that's contaminated the water source. So, yes, industrial issues around the world. Panama's not immune to it. So we are over in the Caribbean today, only for a few hours. Then we had to run back to the city, but I didn't even get to pay attention to what's going on. So we were at lunch, went to this beautiful restaurant at the new cruise terminal on the Caribbean. And I pull up my phone because I haven't looked at Deck Screener in since 8 a.m. or so. And I see what's going on. I'm like, ain't that some shit? And then I pulled up my Aurox terminal on my phone, and I saw that it wasn't just Pulsechain going down. It was the whole freaking crypto market. There were knives everywhere. Blood in the streets. So I told Anna, I'm like, okay, we got to get back to the city. I need to go put some money in the crypto ATM so I could buy the dip. We run all the way back to the city. Pouring rain. It was just a torrential downpour. Absolutely ridiculous. The whole trip, 45 minutes. And get home, get changed, go to the coffee shop, go to the crypto ATM. I put in $60 and then it said, "We're sorry, there's no more Ethereum in the machine." I was so pissed. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? This is the whole idea of DCAing and buy the dip. And then the machine lets me down, or whoever runs the machine let me down. Oh man. Oh, I was not thrilled. Hey, J.K. Bach. TechSex, what's going on, sir? Hello, Chico. Problem solver. Hydro out here waiting in the dark. Phone works. Valuable data too. I don't know what the hydro is out, but I have an idea of what hydro is when it comes to some certain green stuff that you smoke, but that's either water or that. Hey, Ted, how far do we go? Well, let me pick up on that too. So you guys all know that I've been a perpetual bear. I have not changed from being a bear to a bull. I know some people are gone bullish. Even Waters Above, our friend Jordan over at Waters Above, he actually started getting bullish, but I stayed with my bear stance because I think I was saying that Bitcoin had to get above 27,000 and stay above it. And today, obviously, it decided to plummet quite below that. So not looking too good for Bitcoin. And as we know, Hart's Law, when Bitcoin takes a hit, everything around it takes a hit. And as you can see, Pulsechain is not immune to that. And due to Hart's Law on Pulsechain, Hex goes down, PulseX goes down, Fiat goes down, Poor Pleb goes down. Everything's on sale today because of Hart's Law. So you can't avoid it on the way up and on the way down. And Ethereum is sitting at 1778 right now. I said that it had to stay at 18,000 or 1800. We're right on the edge. Maybe the bulls aren't out of the woods yet. Maybe they can recover here. Or let's see. but I just have my doubts. So we'll go over the charts in a minute. Well, let's see what you guys have to say. Yeah, me too, JL. I tried. I really tried. That's all right. Problem's over. Good evening, Randy and everyone. Hey, Doug. LXB. Mudhog. Howdy, Hexkins from SMO Spider. Clintrones. So does anyone in chat still see 100x in 90 days, or is that that idea off the table? It's still possible. Remember, though, if we're in a bear market and the rest of the market is just totally screwed, it's going to make it much more difficult for Pulsechain to do the 100x that we hoped. But if it does, great. Let's do it. Now hear this. Now hear this. Petty Officer Hilarski report to the quarterdeck. Oh, how many times did I hear that in my life? But never on a ship. You know, in the Navy, even if you're on land, we still say the same terms like we would on a ship. It's pretty funny. Oh, God. Thank you, Putting Guru. This is crypto. Anything is possible. Yep. Corey, I'm trying, man. I'm really trying. But when the machine doesn't have any more Ethereum in it, it can only take so much. Hello, Dan. Robin Nuevo, buenas noches, beautiful people. Back the truck up and fill my bags with EHEX and PLSX. EHEX, Uncle Will. Uncle Will's going a little bit against the grain here. Ebizano. Good to see you too, Pepe. It was so red today, I thought it was Karl Marx's birthday. Oh, God. Black Label Expat, you just exude intelligence, man. You're always dropping bombs. Oh, God. Hey, Mom. Sure the family appreciated your help. They're sweet people. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. ETH fees are downright civil this evening. Really? Maybe I should go mint some Hedron. Hey, Stas. Good to see you, sir. Still can't get on Patreon. Pleb that I am. I thought you did, Sandra. I could have sworn I saw your name. Locksmith, yeah, the whole crypto market's on sale. It's not just us. It's not just Pulsechain. It's everything. What do you buy when it dips? You buy the top tier tokens for sure. I mean, if you can get Hex right now on sale, I would go all in. I would do a lot in Hex right now. You can get T shares for so cheap. I think Pulse is still double the SAC rate, or right around double the SAC rate. PulseX is under the SAC rate, so that'd be another good one. Hey, Derivative Genius, welcome. Somebody grumpy? Who, me, problem solver? Good evening, Mike. Good to see you. Hydro back on, may get some PLS. Oh, you mean your water? You talking about your power? When you say hydro, do you mean power, Chico? I'm just holding and buying dips. In 2 or 3 years, I shall take some profits. That's how we do it. EHEX is getting its cheek slapped or clapped. Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. Man, Randy, wake up. I have a feeling in 2 days we will staking for Heck PLS. Oh, you mean maybe the staking will come out? That'd be really cool. George Chops, what's up? Hi, Randy. Why does my staker app open when I say Shazam a song? I don't know. I got EHEX today too, thinking of trolling the auction. Nice. And that reminds me, I gotta send one of our guys here. I gotta send him his Pulsechain. Remember during the Christmas show, I was giving 150,000 Pulsechain out to a bunch of winners, and only one person chose to stay with their Pulsechain winnings. So I gotta send him his 150,000 Pulse. And all this euphoria with Pulsechain and its tokens. Never forget Big Daddy BTC. If he says down, we go all down. Yep. Absolutely right. Weekend Warrior. Good evening. Do you know if there will be any use case for INC in the future? No, I don't think so. I think it's just what it is. It's just inflationary token that incentivizes you to provide staking. The optimality. Yeah, why not? Under 2 cents or right around 2 cents. It's amazing. I bought some discounted PLS and P-Hex for dirt cheap today. Man, you guys are making me jealous. I wanted to. Thursday, the 25th of May. Yes, it is. So we talk in numerology here. So it's a 7 plus 5. It's a 12, 3. No, I don't think 3 means much to us. Z, get on some E-Hex too and get some LP staked. Yeah, electricity. Okay, Chico. Remember, not everybody's on hydroelectric, bro. Okay, we are in Panama, but we still say lose. In Panama for electricity, we say I lose. Do you have electricity? Randy, is there any special component to the tokenomics? The same question. No, not at all. Maybe in the future. I got it more. Yeah, Luke Duke. Hey, the bear market is not going to last much longer than the U.S. elections. The U.S. elections come in what's it called? November. So I can't imagine it's going much further than that. All right. So tonight, this is what the main topic is. I'm super disappointed that people are such scumbags that they would do such a thing. And there's not much we can do about it. This is a fake Watt token. They don't even have the logo. They just use the Pulsechain logo. And here too, they put the fake Watt token, but this time it says Powercity next to it. So actually there's these are two different contract addresses. So both of these are fake coins or fake tokens. And of course, people are going to fall for it. Let's see how many people are falling for this one. Gosh, darn it, man. This is craziness. It's a pump and dump because it's up 12,643% in the last 24 hours. And man, it's just so I get really sad when I see this kind of stuff. 321,000 liquidity. So it's not somebody teeny tiny. It's somebody out there that knows crypto well and they know how to scam people. So probably somebody that came over from the Binance Smart Chain network who's used to doing pump and dumps. You've had 1,261 transactions. I mean, look at this. Somebody else just bought. Oh, man, it just pains me to see this stuff. Seriously. It says right here, this pair has been created within the last 24 hours. Make sure you fully understand the risks associated with trading newly created pairs tokens before proceeding. If you see this, be very wary. Look at the market cap, 18.3 million. It's not even the real Watt token. This is so disappointing. And alarms going off behind me if you hear that. All right. Before I do that, I want to read what came directly from the Powercity team. This is from their Telegram. It says, when Powercity launch, Watt and Earn tokens are not yet live on mainnet. No dApp will be launched before testing and security audits have been completed. Where are my tokens? Watt can either be claimed in the core at launch or swap for one-on-one with Pulsechain or swap for. Okay, sorry. You can swap for them on Pulsechain. Core will not launch on mainnet until audits are complete. I don't see my coins in my wallet. Watt and Earn tokens are not yet live on mainnet. No dApp will be launched before testing and security audits have been completed. So that's from Telegram. And if you ever have a question on a product or a project in crypto, the best place to go is Telegram. That's where you're going to get the best information. Okay. Or I don't even want to say Twitter because there's so many fake Twitter accounts around now. All right, let's look at the prices. PLSX is 4081, which is almost 20% below the SAC rate. Yeah, look, it's down 20% in the last 24 hours. Pulse is 3019, so it's down 18% in the last 24 hours. Still is 93% above the SAC rate. Same with this one. INC is now 48.45. INC is down 31% today. RIP to anybody who bought that in the last 4 days when it was above 60 or whatever. I warned you guys, be careful with INC. If you're going to do it, go slow. DCA in. Hex 2.14. Looking good. It's down 17.52% today. So it actually fell less than the others. Interesting. Well, we don't care. Real WBTC is 26,201. And it's down 16% today. Fiat is at 30 cents right now. It's down 16% today. So this is a perfect example because you guys know I love Fiat. Even though Fiat is sitting at 30 cents right now, it's not really a good trade when it comes to ratios because Pulsechain is also down. It's down 18% today. So they both fell 18%. So unless Pulsechain goes up first by 20% and Fiat doesn't do anything and it stays at 30 cents, then there will be a trade. But right now, I wouldn't call that a trade because everything's down. EHEX is 0.18 cents here on Pulsechain. 0.018, sorry. Be careful with these meme coins, folks. So quick way to get wrecked. See the fake Watt token. Be very careful. And try to see if there's anything else. Man, the alarm finally went off. I want to find PP, but I don't see it. Sorry. All this garbage that we have to go through just to find stuff now. There we go. Poor pleb. It's down 39% today, which is awesome if you want an opportunity to come back in and buy. And see what the chart's doing. Look at that. It spiked all the way up to here. 5055, and now it's at 5023. This is the 15-minute chart, by the way. Wow. Opportunity. You could go in and buy yourself a whole bunch of poor pleb on discount. All right. That's enough for those charts. Patricia, yeah, our old friend Axion. Hey, Stas, I don't ever count it out. Never count it out. I never thought Hex would do what it did. Hey, Franklin, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing very well tonight. How do I connect my ledger to MetaMask through Pulsechain Network? You got to connect your MetaMask to Pulsechain first. Ledger doesn't really matter. It's all about your MetaMask connecting to Pulsechain. You have to go to pulsechain.com and add all that RPC information into the networks area. So many scams I see people getting sucked into, even with all the warning we give people. Crazy. Optimality, I try, man. I really, really do my best. So just like INC, I wouldn't USD be kind of like an incentive token for lending and acquiring assets? Yeah. So the only reason I don't ever want to hold INC. I understand some of you guys are like, oh, INC is going to go to $1,000. That's great. Let it go to $1,000. But I earn INC for being an LP provider. I farm it. I then take that INC and I go buy whatever coin is losing in my trading pair. So if PLSX is losing against PLS and I'm providing liquidity there, I will buy some PLSX that day. If the next day PLS is losing, then I'll buy some PLS. Oh, thank you, Sparky. Opportunities everywhere, farming and buying. Yep. Fresh Taco. No, I don't have any thoughts on that. Those guys, they were smart. They were lip talk. They were talking. They're talking behind my back because I'm with the Aurox team. So they will never get time on my channel ever again. But when trying to finish transaction, Ledger lives not connecting to MetaMask. Jeez, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. And I haven't used a Ledger in years, ever since mine stopped working. But I mean, I'm talking about 2019. So I'm not the guy to talk about Ledger stuff. That's for sure. FYI, chainlist.org will auto load the RPC settings for the Pulsechain network. There you go. Go to chainlist.org. Is my kid into gaming? New Zelda is pretty fun. Nice break from crypto. Yeah, he is, but he's a little bit young still. He likes, what's it called? He used to love Minecraft, but now he's into that. I can't remember what it's called. Can't remember. Sorry. Yep. Add Pulsechain network to MetaMask. Click come T to hard wallet or connect to your normal MetaMask ETH and switch network, and it's still connected. Okay. Lunacy point. Thoughts on any privacy coins, privacy wallets? Do you think Epicash has a future? People love to ask me about Epicash because I was one of the launching team members. Yeah, there you go. This is that's my kid plays Roblox. The reason why I have a problem with privacy coins isn't because of anything that they do. I had a bad experience, and there was coins that were minted and no one knew they were being minted because it's a privacy coin. Somebody had a minting exploit, and they were just sending the coin straight to the exchange. And here am I like, hey, holy shit, the price is down 50%. We have a great deal today. So I was buying up the tokens, and I ended up losing about $1,200 that day. They said they're going to make it up to us. They never did. I'll never trust the Epicash team again. But yeah, that's how I think about privacy coins. When you have a mining exploit like that, it makes you lose trust in it because you can't see what's in people's wallets. Everything's obfuscated. So yeah, I mean, I would just rather have the normal coins that we have on things like Ethereum and Pulsechain, and then have an obfuscation tool that we can use like Hurrycash and just send transactions that way, or something built into our wallets that can do that. That'd be amazing as well. Yep, Roblox. Thank you, Dable. No, man, I wanted to make a joke about 100x. Instead of pressing enter, I sent it. That I'm super bullish, so my 100x disbelief is sarcastic. Okay. I have a hard time letting go of any Pulse. Just got more today. Yeah, I want to get more. I was going to. Actually, I think I was just going to buy Pulse X because it's under the SAC rate. Because I paid $100 per million, and today would have been $88 per million. So I was going to pick up $500 worth. But like I said, the machine only allowed me to get to 60 before it said, sorry, we don't have any more Ethereum. When Powercity launched, Marco, I just went through that on their Telegram. If you go to their Telegram, they said they will let us know when it's going to launch. They have to go through some audits still. There's stuff that needs to happen for them, and they are not ready. Okay, so don't believe any tokens that are on there on the PulseX. You guys are looking to get ripped apart. If you just play with all these tokens the second they launch, be really, really, really careful. Waiting patiently. Hey, Randy, we all want more PLS. Yeah, we do. Absolutely. At these prices, I guess you're talking about the ledger stuff. Bought today at 23% below SAC rate. Salter, that's amazing. I'll take that deal any day. I will find a way to get some crypto tomorrow. Yes, I will. Yeah, switch to Trezor for sure. Let's go back to the charts here. All right, let's start with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now is down 3.7%. We're at 26,101. Amazingly, we still have a green Aurox indicator on the monthly chart. And we're 6 months into that. And the DI, the demand index, is still looking good. We still have some greed in the market, just barely. So this is still quite positive, but I'm thinking that if we stay down here, we're just going to go back down to 24. If we go to 24, that's highly likely we'll go back down to 20, right? Or 21 or so. Let's see, 1 week. Look, this is 6 weeks of red Aurox indicator. 6 weeks has been telling you. So if you sold here at 30,319, look at this. You're $4,218 in the money if you were short. So you could have made some decent money just by following the indicator. People like to say, oh, Randy, but the Aurox indicator is a lagging indicator. Who gives a freaking hell? I mean, it's serious. If you catch it here, you wrote it all the way down here and you're looking like a genius. All right. Or even if it was right here in the middle or so at 29,361. Come on. It's beautiful. Demand index is still above zero, looking good. We still have some greed in the market. So there's still some possibilities. Let's go to the daily. Look at that. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So yesterday it was 27,167. Right now we're at 26,1. That's a $1,100 move. DI did fall below zero, and the AI has gone below. It's right at the red line right now. So that is bearish. So if the AI is telling you that we're going to continue going down. ETH still, just like Bitcoin, it's still got that green Aurox indicator. Demand index looks good. Fear and greed looks good. Weekly. Make sure you guys are seeing this. Yes. Weekly, we're 5 weeks into a red Aurox indicator. Demand index is back to the red line. That's bearish. Let's check out the daily for the AI, see what that says. And it crossed down below the green again, heading to the red. Not quite there yet. Oh, wow. We got a couple things showing here. So we got the red Aurox indicator. We got the moving averages crossing over. There's nothing positive here on the daily. It's all negative. So let's see where it goes. Oh, man. Oh, Hex. Oh, Hex. Poor Hex. Well, we got the red Aurox indicator on the monthly, which was like a death cross for us, right? There's nothing positive here to look at. Well, the moving averages are still far apart. It'll just take a little while for that to get back together. And I don't expect EHEX to recover super fast. This might take a couple months. As you know, some people are thinking, oh, it's going to recover real fast. I have my doubts. It's gonna take people with a lot of money to keep this one floating, because most of the money is going to come over to Pulsechain. On the weekly, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks of red. And the moving averages are spreading apart more and more. There's just nothing nice to say about EHEX at the moment. And I can't show you Pulsechain Hex yet. on Aurox because it's not available, but the team is working on things for Pulsechain. So the daily, we're 4 days in, and now we're the AI is starting to come back a little bit, but it's hard to use all of these tools on Aurox for coins that have such low amount of transactional volume. This stuff works best if we have high transactional volume. And now that Hex has even less because a lot of it's moving over to Pulsechain, I think that the chart's going to get less and less accurate. Same thing with Hedron. Just not going to be very accurate. Man, Hedron just like it got belted. Its all-time low, well, not including when it launched, but its all-time low is right here, 5 zeros or 6 zeros, 1553. Right now we're at 6 zeros, 5155. So what that tells me, okay, don't work looking at charts. What that tells me is that if there's people out there who want to pick up HSI stakes using the Hedron, right now is a good opportunity to pick up for $520, you can pick up 1 billion Hedron. For 2,000, you get a little bit over 4 billion Hedron. That can pick you up some nice HSI stakes. And if you want to find a way to DCA into Hex and get maybe Hex, it's 2 cents right now or 1.8 cents. Maybe you'll be picking them up at half a penny or like not even half a penny, like 9/10 of a penny or something. And you'll be buying at a discount. Motorcycle. And so you'll be picking up T-shares at quite a discounted rate, like under sub $500 again. That's amazing. I cannot believe that we have this opportunity again. Oh, God. Amazing. The market takes a downturn, and all the scam bots disappear from last night. Man, it was out of control. 25,100 is a BTC bottom. Okay, Marco. I just want to make sure I got all these. All right. Dumpy time. That's right. How is PLS doing versus SAC rate? It's double. It's double the SAC rate. PLSX is just shy of the SAC rate. We're about 18% below it right now. In my opinion, farming has everyone chasing yield. When that settles down, Hex will be the golden goose with the highest yield. Don't you know it, Luke Duke? How do you know legit coin from fake? Any good directions? Yeah, the teams. Soft David, the teams. That's how you figure it out. All right. There's only one way. So I was thinking about how much Hex I sacked back in the day. And I could literally buy my sacked Hex back right now for like, I think it's 1/10 of the price of my sack rate. Do you guys realize how important that is? If I would have held my Hex, I would be down so much right now. But because I sacked it instead, I was able to get a higher rate with Pulsechain and Pulsex. And those are way above. The value of those two are way above the value of what I would have had if I just kept my Hex. Think about that for a second. So if you sacrificed Hex, you're up between 10 and 20% right now for Pulsechain. I don't know exactly what it is for Pulsex, but I would guess it's like maybe 5 to 10x or something like that. So congratulations, all of you. Actually, Pulsex would be the other way around. I think because we sacrificed more, our Hex was worth a lot more when we sacrificed for Pulsex than it was when we sacrificed for Pulse. Interesting. I might have to do the math on that, unless somebody's already done it. Optimality, yeah. Hey, one thing about me is that I'm looking through I'm always scanning over the charts and trying to see what's on sale. And that day happened to be Hedron. Nobody was paying attention to Hedron that day. I picked up 1 billion for $70. Right now it's on sale again, but it's 520 per billion right now. Crypto berries. Have you or your team looked into the liquidity pairing or pools to see if RH did what we thought he would do to eventually pump EHEX and PX? No, I haven't looked into it, crypto berries. I'm not even worried about it. It's not me. That wasn't even my idea. There's a bunch of other people who are thinking that the OA is going to come in and provide liquidity to stabilize the EHEX and PX. I thought that was a little bit of a stretch to think that could happen, but who knows? Literally, here it is. Liquidity bonding. Yes, JL, it would. Absolutely. Okay, so big kahuna. You're not in cash though, right, Randy? No. I'm never in stables, guys. The only time I went into stables was pre-Shemitah. If you guys have been watching me since my Shemitah series, thank you so much, because that's what put me on the map. I talked about the 7-year Jewish cycle, the farming cycle called the Shemitah, and I started doing that in September. And right before Shemitah, the last month before Shemitah started, like mid-August, I went and put everything in stables, and I absolutely crushed it. And I never put stuff in stables because I figured that there was a crash coming, and boy, was it. Hey, Paul Zodiac, you're welcome. Yeah, it's going to be a slow summer. The whole economy is slowing down around the world. Everything's slowing. You could see it. But in the fall, things are going to start picking up. Like today, we were at the cruise ship terminal that's being built. It's built, and they're in there doing finishing work, putting stores and like a mall and everything in there. Went to this restaurant that just finished a couple weeks ago. Amazing. And I talked to one of the girls, and I said to her, well, when do the cruise ships start arriving? And she said, end of September. I'm like, man, everything's lining up for this fall. It's like the economy, we haven't had a reboot yet ever since the lockdowns and the illegal things that the governments did to the people or did to us back in 2020 and 2021 and 2020 and 2022. So I think the economy is just now starting to get the reboot. And we already know that in July, the U.S. government is going to launch FedNow, their CBDC. And as soon as the CBDC gets going and they've got you guys with the hook in the mouth and it's launched, then I have a feeling they're going to come out with some legislation that's pro-crypto. And that'll probably maybe early in the next, whoever the next head executive of the United States is, they will make legislation go through. So I'm really thinking 2020, 2024, 2025 are going to be super, super bullish for crypto. And we're going to have some fun. Yeah, SAC rate day one was about 0.32 for PLSX. 32 cents. See? Hex was 32 cents. Right now it's 2 cents. So if you would have held Hex, you're 16x up by just holding PLSX. Well, okay, so it's down 20%. So you're about 14x up. Hey, Knoxville, what's going on? That's awesome. Didn't even think about it. Exactly, Franklin. We can go back. We can buy all of our Hex for dirt cheap right now. All the Hex that we sacrificed. And if I did the math, I mean, wow, 32 cents? Oh, let me do the math real quick. You got me intrigued. I'm not gonna show this on the screen because y'all don't need to know everything. A couple of you I would tell, but not everybody. So let me do my math here. You kidding me? I could buy back all my Hex for like nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's just, absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, and the volume bonus. We also had a volume bonus. My God. Hey, Seek 55. Hey guys, go check out Seek 55. He's got a new YouTube channel. He absolutely kills it on Telegram, or not Telegram, Instagram and TikTok. So I'm sure he's going to be putting his short version videos over there too. So please follow Seek5555. Another Hexagon putting out great content to help spread the word. Hex was 20 cents to 30 cents during PLSX SAC. Wish the chart would have ripped like the PLS SAC blow off top. I also suspect this is why RH has left us on Uniswap version 2. Okay, interesting. On PLS chain, 300,000 hex sold for 3,200,000 hedron, 2673 for 64. What? Holy crap! 300,000 hex. Sometimes I just want to take everything I have and just put it all back into Hex, because I know what Hex can do. And if Hex hits 1 penny, that's like the most amazing second chance you guys are all going to ever have. If you want to have those experiences that many of us Hexagons had back in the day, that's how you do it. What if Axis Alive is 50% right? What if he's only right by 50%? And maybe we don't hit that $17. Maybe we only hit $8.50. And right now it's 2 cents. So EHEX and PHEX yield farming is good long term, right? Yeah. Black Knight, I have mine just set and forget. It's just minting me. My PLSX one is getting me about half an INC per day. I know it's not a lot, but that's enough. Tea time, absolutely. I'm a Patreon. I'm in his Patreon group. Corey, thank you, buddy. Corey's a master at the DCA. If you're not following Corey as well, you got to watch his daytime show. It's right around 11 a.m. when he's on with Dane. So I learned that Pulsechain meme coin pairs with low liquidity are rug pulls. Avoid Wokaj PLS pair on Pulsechain. My ass still hurts. Crypto bears. Be real careful. Yes, it was. It was a scamdemic for sure. Thank you, Clint Jones. That was 10 minutes ago. What? Holy crap. You're welcome, brother. Yeah, he lives the full-time RV life, 2 years running. But those shorts you make are just lit. Buying Hex on both sides, great deals. Wow, Pepe. I wish I just have a problem. I have this thing called fiat. I like fiat, P-H-I-A-T. So I want to be a whale in fiat. When Randy gets when he gets focused on something, I'm like a super hungry dog, man. I'm just going for it. I think fiat is going to do so freaking well that I just all my new money right now I'm putting it straight to fiat. But that's just me. Maybe after that I get done. Maybe I'll go into poor pleb and just try to be a whale over in poor pleb. I'm already a dolphin in Hex, right? So, I want to get more Hex, but I also want to diversify a little bit. Yeah, see? C5555 is getting his Hex. He knows the power of Hex. He knows all about it. See? There you go, Seek. Gonna help you out here. Well, guys, does anybody have any questions? Because I really don't have a lot tonight. That was my main thing, is to be careful with these coins that people are just minting. They're fake and have nothing to do with the real projects. Watt token that you see on Pulsechain right now has nothing to do with Powercity. It's just somebody they've created 2 of them, by the way, 2 different versions. And you guys are going to get destroyed if you play with them, because they will rug pull your ass. AZ Birdie, I'm Pulsechain for sure. We already have Aave. Aave is what they copied, and we already have that on Ethereum. So it's kind of redundant. So I chose to just focus on the Pulsechain side. Plus, I've had Buck's come on my channel twice to talk about fiat. Andy came into my Patreon group last Thursday and came in and talked about what fiat's working on. And for those of you guys who do not know, Buck and his team, they're like hedge fund guys. These are like real. These these are our enemies that turn friends. Now they're allies. And I know they know how to make quality stuff. So what Buck and his team have done is they're picking out the most useful tools in crypto. Aave. So now they have fiat. They chose GMX, which was the best performing asset in crypto during the bear market over on Arbitrum. They made famous. They have Fux, PHUX. That's just going to be a DEX that they have. And I don't know how it will compete with PLSX or how it's going to work alongside PLSX. We will see. But they also have Fatty, and you can use fatty.io to connect your wallet, and it'll show all your tokens and anything that you want to follow over there. So there's a lot of cool things that are available. Yes, people do underestimate the T-share. Get as many of those darn things as you can. And I'm going to repeat, everybody, when you get into the Pulsechain ecosystem, your first goal should not be to get as much Pulsechain or PulseX as you can. Your first goal should be able to get your 100 T-shares. 100 T-shares, I think, will set somebody up for life. If we look ahead 10 years from now, and then you look back at my videos and I tell you, look, your goal should have been 100 T-shares, I'm probably going to be right. Glockmatic says, I got Aurox. I was skeptical at first, but it's 10 times better than Metamask. Thanks, Randy. You are welcome, Glockmatics. If you don't have a Metamask wallet or a Aurox wallet yet, the link's down below. Just find my affiliate link for Aurox and click on that and set it up. They're adding so many things. I wish I could tell you everything they're doing, guys. Seriously. Sparky, thank you, Randy. Always be careful. Do not play with crypto computer if you're impaired in any way. Yes. Do not drink and play or smoke and play. Smoke the good stuff. Many scams will be out the woodworks. Hold your course and don't chase the gambling and risking your assets. In 4 years, you'll be happy in doing so. Yeah. I even fell for it the other night with the WBTC. And I admit, I made a mistake. I jumped in. I ended up making some coin off of it. Not much, but I made something. And I would have made a lot more. Funny story. I'm going to tell you guys a story. So I think I got in there right 380, 400. And if you guys were paying attention to WBTC when it was pumping, that was the first time that we had a PRC20 that was just a copy pump. For some reason, when Richard tweeted the WBTC farm, I thought that's what it was. So I jumped in and I got caught up in it. But when I got in, it was right around 400 and it pumped all the way up to $2,500. And I think I bought 5. So I put in 2, and then all of a sudden it did $2,500. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to sell. And I came to the computer to try and sell, but my wife had turned our Wi-Fi off because it was bedtime. I'm like, oh no. So I ran to the Wi-Fi. I turned it back on. And I'm like, okay, I'm waiting here for a couple minutes. I see us hit the peak. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sell them. That I made really good profit. Let me get out. Don't you know, our Wi-Fi takes forever to get going. It's like 5 minutes. By the time the Wi-Fi came back on, it was like 1,700. And by the time my transaction went through, it was like 1,300. I still made some good money on it, but my God, if it only would have stayed at 2,500, I would have had one of those home run nights. Oh my goodness. So be careful with the scams. If I didn't get out in time, I actually would have lost money because like 10 minutes later, it was down back below my 400. What's the utility of fiat token? You stake and you earn fees. That's what it is. It's just like Aave. I don't know if you ever used Aave, but you stake and people can borrow and lend and all kinds of things on the platform, and you earn a piece of the fees. Randy, where do we go to see the staking? It's the same as for eHex. Also, what website should we use for Pulsechain staking? I need to regenerate my PHEX bag. I'm just using the Icosa app.icosa to do the staking for Hex right now. that's all I got for you. Because someone said the hex.com website was having some issues. I do. Absolutely. I think it's good. No, he hasn't. He doesn't say it. It's Richard. One thing you got to learn about Richard is he will never comment on something that is his competition. Even though 2 years ago he was talking about the wallet, and people are still holding on to the whole wallet idea. It's just that Richard's got so many other things to do. If he launches the wallet here in the next 6 months, I'll be really surprised. Yeah, Franklin, they're coming. I wish I could show you my Telegram. He gave me like 5 images. And Randy, what do you like the best? This is all, how the wallet could look. And so we're working on it. Is Hex on Pulsechain going to give me a Lambo? It could. Fees in the trades people do using his platform in your pocket. That's right. Randy, does 100 T shares across both chains count? Sure, JL. Just get yourself 100. You're a hexane man. Get Wi-Fi 6. Jerry, I don't like keeping our Wi-Fi on at night. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I think that is why high frequency trading bots beat human legacy. Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait for my Genesis stake. So bullish on Powercity. Jamal, you ain't lying. I can't wait. And if you sacked for Powercity, never, ever, ever sell your tokens. Stake them, forget them, because you get 2 times multiplier forever. Yep, I use the Icosa 1.2 for staking and all. Yep, the Icosa site is just absolutely amazing. Yep, there we go. Sparky's just on it. Hey, Bob, got the dogs back? Hey, gang at work, just catching the end of the stream. Oh, the pups are at home. They're waiting for dad to come home. All right, guys. Well, I'm out of here. Thank you. I've had a long day. Been driving for hours. So cheers, everybody. I appreciate everybody.